This video is for our 1.2 homework, so if you need any help with these, then be sure to follow along with this video. And if not, go ahead and do them on your own. That's great. So number 1 says that Tracy and Maria each chose a card from a deck of cards with positive and negative numbers. Tracy picked -12 and Maria picked -6. Who picked the greater number? So if I'm thinking about that on a number line, so I can think that 0 is here, and I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so -6 would be here, and if you keep going, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, -12 would be even farther to the left. So if we remember, farther to the left, we get smaller, so these are getting smaller. And then these to the right are getting larger. So you can see whoever is farther away to the left of 0 is going to be smaller. Number 2 says the average temperature on the planet Neptune is -214 degrees Celsius. So sounds like a terrible place to live. The temperature on the south pole of Neptune is thought to be 10 degrees Celsius. Is this colder or warmer than the average temperature? Write an inequality to support your answer. So I am looking at my number line here. Ooh, that was a very squiggly line. And I've got 0 here. And I can see I'm going to -214, so very, very cold. And then I've also got 10, which is positive here. So I can see, is this 10 degrees at the South Pole? Is that hotter or colder, than to the average of -214? So warmer will be to the right, colder to the left. And now I want to write it an inequality. So that is when we have to use our comparing symbols. So not equal, show me how these are not equal. So I'm going to take my two numbers, so -214, and I need to compare that to 10. So which one is bigger and smaller? Put your sign to show. Remember, open up to the big one, point to the little one. Number 3 says an office building uses positive numbers and negative numbers for floors as shown. So you can see that picture in your book there or in Ed. Nathan is going to floor 1 and Eva is going to floor -1. So like down maybe to a parking garage or something like that, down below the main floor. Who is going to a higher floor? So if we think about the building, right? So here's where you walk in, and then it's Nathan is going up 1 floor, and then Eva is going to go down 1 floor. Who went higher, right? As we go higher and up, that's more. As we go down, we're getting smaller. So now we are going to graph and write an inequality to compare our numbers. So that is our not equal signs to show which is bigger and smaller. So 14 is positive and it's going to go over this way, and I'm noticing that there's not a mark for everything. So this 10 is cut into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So every mark is 2, 4. So it's counting by 2. So mark where 14 is. And then -6 has got to go to the left of 0. So here's -2, -4, -6, and then we want to write our inequality. So we have 14, and we are going to compare that to -6. So remember, when we're to the left, we're smaller, to the right, we are bigger. So which one is bigger? Which one is smaller? Hey, -2 and 1. So if I look at my line here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so this one is just counting by ones. So I can go -2, so always to the left for the negatives, and +1, so to the right. And then we have to write our inequality to compare which one is bigger and which one is smaller. Smaller to the left, bigger to the right. Hey, now we are going to graph these numbers and then write them in order. So we've got 5, -3, and 2. So we've got +5, -3 to the left, +2. And then we're going from least to greatest. So we need to start on the left, just like we're reading, and go across till we get to the first number, the next one, and the next one. So just like we're reading, least to greatest. These number lines are really helpful when we want to put numbers in order.